All right. Hi guys. Hey. So we're coming back from a walk. So we're still in training mode. Okay. Seriously, dude. Chill. Relax. You're still on leash. Sit. Good boy. No treats. Cute face self. Okay. Naked boy. Rude. Yeah, not a toy. We just came back from a walk. Watch him do his zoomies. Well, I guess he had to poop. Okay, let me start over. So we just came back from a walk. We couldn't go our usual route. There's some police activity going on the way that we went yesterday. Oh, he's peeing. So we went a different way, which is unfortunate because it's just like a less busy way. Yeah, you go, boy. Look at you. Look at you. There's the Zoomies. So since we couldn't go the way we went before, I took him a different route that would have barking dogs for sure. And then I kind of just went a little bit around the way to get to where there's other people at. So, I say he did better. Basically, I had some tryptopam that I used to entice him to behave around the dogs. Little boy. And so I think that worked out pretty well. Oh, he's pooping. No, look, he got the runs. Please don't step in it. He's been doing actually better at not stepping in his poop. Yeah, just finish. Don't put yourself in the corner when you poop. I'm sorry you guys watching him poop. I'm gonna clean that up. That's now the only poop in the yard. So a bit of runs, which is fine. He literally just had ham, which is not a normal thing in his diet. So I had some cubed ham when we were out by the dogs. He did really well. I mean, he didn't extremely well. He didn't just totally ignore them. He still wanted to turn his head and look at them, and do a little bit of running away. So I will say that Kratos is a bit more fearful, more fearful than Jack is for certain. But that's neither here or there. So that's what that is. So we'll work on it. I think we're going to continue to do that for the rest of the week. And if he progresses, he gets any better, I might just go ahead and take him to Home Depot on Saturday. And we'll see how he does. Because there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of things going on. And so it's too quiet. So whenever we see people out here, it's so new for him that he doesn't know what to do. That he's like, okay, this is new. I have to bark at you now. So then that's not okay, right? So I need to find somewhere where there's going to be a lot of people out this weekend, which I'm not sure that's going to happen. I actually look at the weather to see make sure it's not going to rain, but we might find a park. But I honestly kind of don't want to do that simply because, that's a lot. Like a park full of people is a lot more than just like a little, busy street or whatever. So I might just go ahead and do Home Depot first, because Home Depot people aren't really there for petting a dog. They might do it, which might be which will be okay, if that does happen. But they're not there for seeing a dog, so they're probably going to mostly just ignore him, which is good. I wanted him to get used to walking by people, seeing people do a lot of stuff, and just talking, whatever. So we might do that. Sorry, my camera's all off. But long story short, he probably did the same yesterday as he did yesterday. He was probably the same yesterday as he was today. So no extremely amazing improvement, but he did fairly well. So his leash walking still needs to do better. He wants to bounce everywhere still, but as long as I get the leash placement right, he does fairly well. And that's just with the martingale. So just with this little martingale, which I need another one because once I take the dogs out together again, I'm definitely need to walk them correctly in that sense, with the same leash if possible. So we'll see. But otherwise, like I said, he did fairly well. So we'll try again tomorrow. Today I had a fairly busy day at work, and so I just didn't have the time to kind of let him out, because unfortunately Kratos, he's still a busybody. He still wants to try to get into stuff, even if he does settle down. He did step in his poop, gosh dang it. Even if he does try to settle down, he still gets into stuff, and which means I need to watch him. And I just didn't have the capacity to do that today. So he was in his crate most of all day today. And I mean, not necessarily all day. I had to take him out to use the bathroom, whatnot. But he's been in the crate up until his walk. So So yeah, so like I said, unfortunately, because Jack is in her crate and she's not playing with him like they usually do, they both have a ton of energy. So, but like I said, Jack should be this weekend should be the last of her heat. Um, so they can start playing again, which I'm fairly excited about. Allows them to burn energy and keep each other entertained, which is only really good outside. Inside the house, they don't really need each other's energy because they just feed off each other. But outside the house, it's fine. So anyway, so yeah, we'll continue to do that, and I'll continue to do an update on that, on his socialization. So out with his skin. So his skin is getting a lot better. Like I said, I think I mentioned this before, but I will have to start putting aloe vera on him twice a day, because once a day just doesn't work out. He'll just get itchy again. So he is has less. It's like there's definitely less bumps. It's definitely less red for sure, but it got less red from the first day I started putting aloe vera on. First day he had a bath, so it's getting there. You guys can still see the bumps, but they're definitely reducing, and in size and in redness. So gosh, I really gotta wipe your feet now because you nasty little boy. And so we'll just continue doing that. And then hopefully all the little bumps will go away, all the little dark spots will go away as well. But yeah, we shall see. Otherwise, things are going pretty good. This is really a short video. I said I was so busy today that I couldn't do a video early this morning. I am going to try to go to sleep earlier because lately I've been waking up so late. Not so late, but late to the point where I can't really let them outside to have fun in the morning. Like they basically come outside, use the bathroom, come inside, get fed and everything, which takes longer anyway because I basically have to take all the dogs separately, outside separately. Sometimes lately my little Chihuahua Paco's been okay going outside with them. Usually he doesn't want to, and usually I don't want to let him out either because like I said, they are kind of wild, so they will hurt him if they try to play with him. But luckily I've been able to take Paco, my little Chihuahua, out with both Kratos and Jack. So that kind of helps, diminished time that I spend taking them out. If I had to take them out all separately, it just adds up. So that helps, but I know that when I do start taking the big guys, Kratos and Jack, out at the same time again, that I'm still going to have to, I'm not going to have to, well, when I do start taking them out again, Puck will not be able to go out there with him by himself, even if he wants to, simply because, they get wild together and they're not going to pay attention. By themselves, they'll okay, I can't play with him. Jack specifically was trying to, get him to play. She would be trying to flirt with a toy. It's hey, come chase me, whatever. But like I said, Paco's not into it. So, and also as a neuter dog, he's not into her at all. So, I guess fun fact, Jack, Kratos. Okay, no. For Jack's mother. So Jack's mother, her name is Bella. So Jack's mother, on her first heat, she almost got pregnant by Paco, and it's simply because Paco was there. Paco was the only male, and he was intact at that time. But I say almost just because Jack or Paco wasn't big enough to really do anything. Now it's at the time when they were living with my dad and my stepmom, or when Paco was living with the dad and stepmom. Jack's still there. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, sorry, this isn't a long video. I do want to kind of get some activity in. But honestly, it's cool out. I'm about to go inside. I have some food in the stove. I have food in the crock pot, so it's not gonna be done for a little while. Hi, cutie. Hi. I don't know why that made you look. You got more Zoomies? Give some kind of entertainment. So, that pretty boy. He's a good boy. Man. He's so cute. I hope he stays this cute forever, but I doubt it. I mean, honestly, he's probably gonna be my cutest dog that I have in general. Simply because, Paco as a Chihuahua has a specific type of cute that, is an acquired cute, right? And I didn't think Paco was cute when I first got him, but he's absolutely adorable to me now. But, Chihuahuas have that kind of, you have to have acquired taste for Chihuahua to think Chihuahuas are cute, because they have really, really tiny heads and really big eyes, right? Jack, she's cute too, but, I just really don't like her head type. I don't like how there's a distinct difference between where her jaw. I can't. It's definitely, there's terms I should be using that say it, and I'll probably show it more when I actually her out. But you know, her from where her head and like where her eyes sit or where her head sits, there's a distinct like narrowing when it gets to her nose, and I don't like that look. Like Kratos, he has basically a, I wouldn't say square, that's more rectangle, but you know, his head and where his head ends and his jaw starts are uniform. So there's no really narrowing in, which is what I really like. You know, he's just like he has a what I it's literally specific for Dog Argentino Mastiffs, and is it a square bite? Yeah, sorry guys, I'm an amateur. Like I said, this is my first Dog Argentino Mastiff, y'all. Don't judge me too much, but I really like that on his head. I like the uniformity. I don't know if that makes any sense, but so Kratos is just gonna be cuter to me anyway because I just like that style. Um, but all my babies are cute in their own way. Like nobody has the gorgeous eye color of Jack. Like nobody. And she has the most devastating puppy face. I mean, Kratos does too by natural, but Mrs. can put it on with her gorgeous big eyes. Um, she's actually, and I love, like I said, I love what. Sorry, I don't know how I got on this topic. And also, I talk so fast that my mouth can't keep up with my words, and so I just stammer over my words. So, you're welcome for that. Anyway, but so none of my dogs can really compare to Jack's puppy eyes. Even though Kratos has definitely the face, but and also in addition to that, you guys can kind of see how his croup is a little bit is taller than his withers. I found the actual word, but just like the top of his rump is taller than his shoulder, the top of his shoulders, which isn't actually what it's supposed to be in the breed, which I think that's right now his biggest fault. Besides the fact that he has the little mark on his leg, but like I said, he's young. He'll probably grow out of it, but you know, we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to use him in my program anyway because he has other good qualities. He has a really good. I think, like, I'm an amateur, so somebody can probably like, no, this dog's horrible, but I think that he has really good jaws. He has really pretty feet. I mean, his feet aren't the right color. I think I mentioned this before. He has pink paw pads, and they prefer if it was black. So you know that can be a bit better. Honestly, I think his rear angulation can be a bit better as well. I mean, yeah, maybe we'll see if he grows into it. But like, I don't really like his rear angulation, I have to say. So that could definitely be better. You know, but we'll see. I'm hoping that he'll at least grow out of the thing with his back, because that's a pretty big fault to me. Like I said, I'm an amateur, so it's possible, but that's not the biggest fault that other people see. But you know, that's one of the bigger faults that I see. So, and his rear angulation, of course. But I don't know. I'm an amateur, so I don't need to say anything because I don't know. I don't really, like, I've done my research and stuff, but that's different than actually applying it. So, amateur here. Anyway, I don't know how I got on this topic. I've jumped around so much. Like I said, there's different things I love about my dogs. Paco, I love how tiny he is, and honestly, I love his little chunky belly. I absolutely love it. I love his long fur in the way that it looks, not necessarily in the way that he just sheds all over my house. So that's unfortunate. But I love Paco's ears. Like, I love erect ears. I was in love. Paco's just adorable. But also, he's just my ride or die. Like, Paco's been with me forever. You know, he unfortunately has the favorite just because of that. Like, he's been with me through some really hard times in my life, and so I'm actually glad that he can be with me now when I have like a house and everything. He has his own yard, you know, that's a first for him, his own fenced yard, you know. So you know, he's my ride or die. Jack, so Jack, I didn't actually expect to get, like, I had Paco for a long time, right? And I knew I was going to get Kratos. Like, Kratos has been on the list of dogs to get for years. 4 years. Jack kind of just happened. So, like I said before, Jack comes from a litter of puppies that actually she just, her mom Bella just recently had another litter of puppies, and Jack is from the second litter that she ever had. And so anyway, the plan was actually to get her mother. I was going to take her mother with me, but her mother is just she has issues because of the way that she was trained, and it would just be harder to kind of work with those issues than it is to train a puppy to kind of be used to it. So just kind of happened to around the time when I first got this house, she had a litter of puppies, and so actually right before she got the house, she got a litter of puppies. Jack was one of the puppies. And I was just like, I kind of jokingly said, hey, yeah, save me a female. Because like I wasn't really sure about living in a big old house, right? It's just different, right? It's like, oh, I want a bigger dog. And Kratos is kind of far away. You know, Kratos is, well, not that far away, because I got Jack, and I physically got her at the end of October. It was like a month before November, and then I got Kratos in this and that's just 2020, and I got Kratos in 2021 January, end of January. So you know, not too far away, but you know, I wanted a bigger dog, and like I kind of jokingly said, hey, send me a female, and they did. So I'm just like, and of course I took her in, and I love her to death. She has way too much energy and not really healthy. Not unnormal though for a pit bull though, for sure. But you know, she has a lot of energy, but she is just the sweetest thing ever. She's so sweet, and she is incredibly intelligent. Um, I love her to bits. I love my baby girl to bits. Kratos here, like I said, he's been a dog that I've wanted forever. Since I was in middle school, and I won't tell you guys how old I am now, but I am not in middle school anymore. It's been quite a few years since then. You know, I've been to college twice. One for a bachelor's, one for master's, so I'm quite a bit older. Um, so, um, so it's been a while since I wanted Kratos. So Kratos is definitely gonna be a dog close to my heart, just since I've wanted a Dog Argentino Mastiff forever. And so, you know, so he's definitely have a place in my heart anyway. And he's as soon as he gets to the point where he's not into stuff, because the same with Jack, like, that's really gross. He's eating bird poop. That's really nasty. That's really nasty, little boy. I hope that's delicious. They all do that. Well, actually, Paco will roll in it, which is equally as disgusting. Anyway, so what was I about to say? Yeah, as soon as he gets to the point, because like the thing, like I like puppies for their trainability. You know, like I like that I can basically get them to adapt to anything as a puppy. Other than that, I really don't like puppies because there's so much work. There's so much work. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the truth. And so I'll be glad. Huh. The police dog they just brought out. Sorry, you guys don't know, but they've got a whole bunch of cops down that way. Are they talking to everybody out here? I should be recording nothing. Anyway, there's been police activity here. I don't know if they're actually gonna stop by my house because I ain't seen nothing. But there's like a car down the road that's flipped upside down, and I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so back with Kratos. So you know, but basically, and Jack was the same way. Like me and her butted heads a lot as a puppy, because you know, as puppies they just want to get into everything that they shouldn't be getting into. And as soon as Jack hit the age where she's like, okay, you know what, I ain't supposed to be doing this. I'm too mature for this. You know, I'm good. And she just was calm, like calm in the house. She just behaved. You know what? You know, that's kind of when our relationship really started to develop. It's gonna be the same thing with Kratos. You know, he definitely has a special place in my heart. I love him to death. You know, regardless. But like with Jack and with Paco, because Paco's the same way. You know, we'll definitely bond a bit more. When he stops chewing up my house. And he's not incredibly bad, but he's still the age where he'll see something and try to pick it up in his mouth. He's not at the age yet where he'll be like, okay, I know I ain't supposed to have this. Let me not even try it. Like, no, he's still the age where he's gonna go find something to chew on, even though he knows there's no playing in my house. So he'll get there though. But anyway, this video was extra long when it shouldn't have been. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.